Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Gloria Jones, and I'm presenting a treatment group proposal designed for homeless LGBTQ plus young adults in Maricopa County, Arizona. This proposal was developed in response to a growing need for trauma-informed, inclusive, and resilient focused support services for this population. Slide number 2. My problem statement and thesis. Across the U.S., LGBTQ plus youth represent between 20 and 40% of the homeless youth population, despite being less than 10% of the general population. To the right, you'll see a picture of what are the leading causes of homelessness: addiction, low wages, poverty, mental illness, domestic violence, post-traumatic stress, and so much more. Well, in Maricopa County alone, there are over 9,600 people that are experiencing homelessness, many of them young adults facing compounded stigma and trauma resulting in rejection and discrimination. This group targets LGBTQ plus young adults aged 18 through 24 who have experienced housing instability, family rejection, or systematic marginalization. The target group that we'll be discussing today will be homeless, LGBTQ plus, young adults ages 18 through 24. My thesis is that a trauma-informed psychoeducational and social skills group can reduce social isolation, build resilience, and equip participants with coping and self-advocacy tools to navigate daily life challenges and systematic barriers. As we move on to slide 3, you'll see a picture of a few individuals who are working together, group work, and just empowering one another. Well, I chose this group, a group of modality rather than individual treatment, because of 3 main reasons. First, group settings create a sense of belonging, counteracting isolation and stigma by connecting participants with peers who share similar experience. Secondly, the group acts as a safe space for skill practice, where members can learn and model communication, boundary setting, and coping strategies in real time. Third, it's resource efficient, allowing agencies to reach more clients while maintaining therapeutic impact. For many young LGBTQ plus individuals, this group may become their first experience of consistent affirmation and trust since leaving home, which is fundamental to healing trauma. As we move on to slide number 4, discussing my theoretical framework, this group integrates 3 theoretical orientation. 1, trauma-informed care, also known as TIC, which is centered on safety, trust, empowerment, and choice. Number 2, cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT, which assists members in identifying, reframing modalitative thoughts rooted in rejection or discrimination. And 3, empowerment theory, which reinforces self-determination and agency, aligning with social workers' core values of dignity and worth of a person. Together, all 3 of these frameworks addresses both the psychological and systematic barriers impacting participants' well-being. As we move on to slide number 5, the group will go ahead and meet weekly for 8 90-minute sessions held at a local drop-in center that partners with Maricopa County service agencies. Each session follows a consistent structure to check in psychoeducation, skills practice, group reflection, and closing ritual. The timeline will go as follows. Session number 1, safety and trust. Session number 2, understanding trauma. Session number 3, coping skills. Session number 4, identity and resilience. Session number 5, communication skills. Session number 6, boundaries. Session number 7, resource navigation. And lastly, session number 8, closure and celebration. Going on to slide number 6, we're going to go ahead and discuss the importance and anticipated outcomes. The group is designed to create meaningful change across emotional, relational, and functional domains. Anticipated outcomes include reduce loneliness and distress, increase coping and grounding skills, improve confidence and self-advocacy, enhance peer connection and community belonging, greater awareness of affirming community resources, where each member will leave with emotional regulation tools and strengthen self-esteem key protective factors against chronic homelessness, exploitation, and mental health decline. As you guys go ahead and look at my PowerPoint, you'll see 3 pictures which go ahead and discuss the reduced social isolation and distress, building coping, advocacy, and communication skills, and lastly, fostering empowerment, belonging, and self-esteem. As we wrap up talking about self-esteem, we're going to move right into slide number 7, my evaluation plan. So, to evaluate success, we will combine quantitative and qualitative measures, such as the pre-post assessment, using the UCLA loneliness scale and the PHQ-9 and GAD-7 to measure changes in isolation, depression, and anxiety. We will also have weekly reflections, short check-ins such as what skills felt most hopeful this week, documentation, and ongoing progress. The facilitator will then go ahead and observe and document notes on engagement, peer support, and participation trends. Lastly, the final evaluations, which involve participants' self-reported growth and suggestions for improvement. This multi-method approach ensures both emotional growth and processes evaluations are captured in accessible, community-based ways. As we move on to slide number 8, and finally in closing, you'll see a picture that states, "We are strong, we are kind, we are together," honoring dignity, creating hope, and fostering change. The group's goal is to heal, provide community skill, not just a set of skills, and to make sure that everyone is safe. And lastly, in closing, this group aims to offer more than just a set of coping tools. It seeks to create a healing community in the face of systematic rejection and housing insecurity. This intervention values participants' voices and lived experiences, essential sources of strength. As social workers, our responsibility is not only to deliver services, but to create spaces where marginalized youth can reclaim safety, dignity, and hope. Through trauma-informed psychoeducational group work, we honor that mission and contribute to lasting systematic change. Thank you for your time and engagement. I look forward to your feedback and collaboration in refining this model for implementation. Thank you all and have a great day. Lastly, I have my page of references for my PowerPoint. Thank you.